Hey guys, how's everybody doing? This is another broadcast from yours truly, Firebug, and I know I always do this. Please be patient with me at the beginning. I always want to double check my mic just to make sure we're working here. So, how's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a great week. Uh, I am a little bit. Okay, I got it. So, I'm having a fantastic week, and as you can see, we are back in Call of Duty, modern Call of Duty World War II, which happens to be one of my favorite time periods to study, and also the most scared time period. Believe it or not, everybody, especially from my generation, if you're especially a millennial or newer, teachers don't. Teachers usually break off at this point in history of where they don't want to tell the full part of history and how this history is almost, in my opinion, starting to repeat itself. But anywho, this is the one scariest part of history on both sides, just because Hitler about destroyed a group of people, his own people, believe it or not, the Jews. And it was the Allies' job to defend and go in there and take him out. But I will say this: uh, there has been parts of history left out. Some of them not so much. Now, Hitler did a concentration camp, and he literally worked these people to death. However, the U.S. did have a concentration camp for the Japan people. But if memory serves, we didn't treat them as bad as we did as bad as the Nazis did the Jews. Now that can totally be an argument statement, but last time I checked, we're the only country who actually paid them back. Some people didn't choose to take those checks. Some people used them to bring their life back around, and some of them back around. They didn't really do nothing, but they tried. And depending on how they feel about their check, most of the people didn't use it or gave it away to somebody else. Darkest point of our history, darkest part of world history, but it still makes some notes in history where there were groups of people, not just one but multiples. The Big Red 1 Division, the Tuskegee Airmen, 82nd Airborne, a lot of lines were broken, military wise and socially wise, meaning that after this war we started to look at everybody as people, not different skin color, different language. We're trying to be together, I guess you can say. So this point in history is a good turning point of how the world was looking, and we was going to get better. Depending on popular belief today, though, not so much. Now, for some reason, we're in the 2000s and everybody's still complaining about racism. Haven't we learned this already? Racism is bad? We should be over this by now, right? Just a thought. Okay, guys, we're going to get into this game, and I'm going to apologize in advance if anybody cusses. If you hear anybody cuss here, I can't control what they say, and I'm going to play a few games. As you can see, this is our public domain as of right now. So I'm going to find a public match, get in this. I've been doing free for all because they was having some double points. So I think I'm getting a little bit better. But I think my last kill strike was like 22 kills. And then they started putting me in these things with prestige people who don't got a life, and they're murdering me. So yeah, that's fun. And it also helps me to remind myself this is one of the reasons why I don't go to the military. My reaction speed is nearly not as fast. Speaking of military, I just met an old friend of mine in high school and found out he was in the Army. Shout out to you, man. And thank you for serving. His name is Devin. I won't say his last name. But if he sees this video, he knows who I'm talking about. But dude, hands down, man, thank you. I mean, fighting for our country. I appreciate it. And if you don't hear nobody to tell you thank you for serving, let this video be a reminder to you, man. Thanks a bunch. And that goes to every military vet, every man and woman who served our military. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You give me an opportunity to do this and some other various things that I enjoy doing. So again, thank you. And I wish I could salute you, but I don't know how people in the military that's not in the military saluting back. So I'll just do this, man. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so we'll get into this free-for-all where there's no flags. Just run and gun. Run and gun. And now this game's been out for a while. I know this is not a new game, but I enjoy going back to this one because this is my favorite time period. But again, the most scariest time period. Most fun to learn, scariest thoughts of what they did here. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna hope I do better for you guys than last time.
Free for all. Line them up.
Okay. Seriously? Apparently not. I hit that guy like several times. I got a sword. Okay. Okay. Got this. Oh, where'd he go? it. I need to start looking for those. I'm starting to hate those sounds. Ah, too high. Gummit. Crap. Who keeps putting these? About time. Get it by the sword. Really?
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Really? He was behind me the whole freaking time? Shoot back.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Pace moving. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving.
Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back. alarm.
Well, guys, not good. Not good at all. Okay. Now that I'm away from those guys, I really didn't know how to talk in front of other people on games. However, guys, as you can see, that was my gameplay of Free For All, which I never do like those games at all. Where's Capture the Flag at? Demolition, Free For All, Ground War, Ground War. Let's just play this one. So, we're going through this game. It's freaking hard. But I got ginger ale. We're all good. Load, yawn.
Kill confirmed. We have tactical advantage. Keep firing. Recon airborne, searching for targets.
I know, I shouldn't have done it.
Dropping Fritz X-bomb. Firing for full effect. Target zone locked. Kill confirmed. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Okay. Alright, guys.
Excellent work. The fatherland endures.
Oh man, I was Hey guys, I'm doing a YouTube channel, so sorry for talking, if I do. I cannot remember what Casey is. Sandbox. Crap. Okay, so we're going to the sandbox. Yay! And Mom said I was too old to play with toys.
Domination. Secure and hold all positions. The mission begins now. Remember your training. Securing Charlie. C captured. Enemy has Able.
Oh, come on, man.
Tossing sticky!
Okay, can't jump that high.
Securing Baker. Baker locked down. We're winning the fight. He's moving. Securing Able.
Hoorah!
Bombing mission ready. Enemy capturing Charlie. He's on bomb mission ready. Lost C.
Yes, that was so fun.
Strafing run inbound. Order team in position. Waiting target information. Enemy capturing Able. Sending mortar rounds. Zone and sweep. Taking Charlie. They're taking Baker.
Buttermilk.
They're capturing Baker. Enemy contacted Able. All positions secured. Able is overrun.
Biscuit.
They're taking Baker. Baker's overrun.
Buttermilk.
Throwing sticky bomb. Enemy holds all positions. Throwing stun grenade. Securing Able. Tossing stun grenade. Able is ours.
Of course, as soon as I turn around.
Enemy fighter pilot, fall back! Enemy bomb incoming! Get to cover! Recon searching for targets. Need reinforcements. Closing with Baker. Keep them busy. Azon bomb mission underway.
I had him. I like 300 or 400 shots.
Tossing stun grenade! Stun grenade first! They're taking Able! Over there! Enemy capturing Able! Perfect shot! Need suppressing fire! Enemy contacted, Able. Good work. Rest up for the next push.
Man.
Domination. Mission begins now. Remember your training. Taking Able. Dug in and Able. Enemy has Charlie.
Where's Woody at when you need him?
Closing with Baker. Enemy has Baker. They're taking Able. Reloading. They're taking Able. He's hit. They're taking Able. Keep moving! Ah! Over there! He's hit! Stun grenade first! Toss and sticky! They're capturing Able! Toss and sticky! Taking Baker.
Going it so close.
Taking Charlie. Enemy bomber. Incendiary bombs incoming. They're capturing Able. Enemy holds all positions. Not gonna make it. Man down, man. Closing with Charlie. Throwing sticky bomb. Capturing Charlie.
I'll hold it too long.
Closing with Able. Securing Able. They're on the move! Dug in and out. Stinky's down! Enemy contacted Able. I'm throwing fire! Rehold Baker. Recon airborne. They're capturing Baker. Cover me! They're taking Baker. They're capturing Able. Ammo! Cover me! Enemy capturing Able. Enemy contacted Able. It's a massacre. What the hell happened out there?
Oh, look at that. 11 kills. Sweet. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end the broadcast right there. Apparently, I'm better when y'all ain't watching. But guys, if y'all have seen this broadcast and think I did a decent job, or if I still got a lot to learn, please help me out. And do me a favor, go back and watch my other YouTube games. I got plenty. I got VR games to first-person shooters. And hey guys, I'm thinking about going back to Destiny here in a little bit. But I want to get my shooting game up on this first. So I'm going to be playing this a little bit more. Also, I thought about going back to Kingdom Hearts, see if I can finally beat that game. You know, I did it on the extreme hardness first. I know I should have never have done that. But hey, I want to see how many stuff I can unlock this time. Anywho, go back, watch some of my other video broadcasts. I got plenty of games, and I would like to see if anybody would like to give me some more game ideas of which ones to play. Now, I try to run a good Christian YouTube channel as best as I can. When you play multiple games, people tend to say things that I can't really control. But anywho, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom. Now, any of my YouTubers would know, or if this is your first time watching, I always try to put a Bible verse before or at the end of the video just to get the word out there. And this time I decided to do it at the end of this video. I'll leave you with this and then we'll call it a day. Alright, so today I'm in Psalms chapter 64 verse 1, and this is gonna go along with what we're doing here today. It's actually pretty good. Okay, hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. I need that most of all, more than anybody. And pretty much what he's saying here, what David's saying here is, pray that I won't fear the enemy, but confront it. It's one of those things where you're afraid of what people think of you, how they're going to treat you, what's on their mind, what are they going to use against me, and what am I going to use against them. You got to think about it this way: if God's for you, who's against you, right? And I bet you the men and women in service has this problem all the time. Bombshells going down on them, you know, and the fear of just being the next one shot, hit, whatever. If you haven't been through the military, and I know I haven't, so it's kind of pretty hard for me to comprehend of what those people could go through. And just on that, guys, I don't really know what else to say to that. But even in a civilian life, Christian life, especially when you're out there trying to promote God's word, and you're on the high level with God, you're hitting it, you're going at it strong. Other preachers will try to be your enemies and try to tear you down. Is it a sad fact? Yes. Should we not be doing this, especially all the preachers that claim to preach the Word of God? Why are we fighting each other? We're supposed to fight the principalities, not with flesh of blood, but the power that's enmity with God. We're supposed to help each other. But yet, we still have enemies, and David is praying, which we all should pray, which I need a lot of work of, not to be afraid of my enemies, but confront them head on. So, that's my Bible knowledge for this broadcast. And guys, I'm truly sorry that I stink at games, but that's why I'm doing the videos, gaming for the fun of it. I love the fun. So thank you for watching, and thank you for and subscribing to my channel. I got plenty of other videos if you want to go back and check them out. And don't be afraid. Give me some ideas. See what I can do. And I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day. May God be with you. And may God bless America.